doing some extreme bush hogging. We've got a nice area down a little stream. It's down the hill, down a little embankment, but this is all overgrown. And the dogs want to walk down to this creek here. So I'm on the tractor. I'm trying to make a trail as close as I can to this bank without falling over. That's about a 3-foot drop down that edge. And I'm going to try to sweep it right next to this clump of trees right here and see if I can turn and get up that hill. I don't know. We'll see. Way too steep. I'm going to have to, maybe I can cut through here on an angle, but that looks like right there might be a runoff to feed into the creek, so I can't cross there. I got to get up right here somewhere, but I'm going to go around back through here, come around, and then I'll see if I can push my way right down here. I got the trail through. Right here, came up the hill. I got to cut all this out. All I want to keep is just the main trees. Get rid of this dead one. But the main trees and all this other stuff out of here on this side too. It goes down to the creek. I got about a 1/4 mile stretch on this little feeder stream that I want to clear up. Then main creek, probably another 1/4 mile on that one too, but this is closer towards the home site, so I figured I'll clean this up first. But this is what I want to see. I want to be able to see the water, and I had to get all that brush out of there. And I bush hogged all this down here because I want to have a nice path to walk along the water. You couldn't even see this creek. You didn't even know it was here. It was so overgrown with weeds and bushes. That's where the trail comes down by the gravel driveway. Comes down this little hill, comes along the creek here. And the creek goes, I tried to get as much as I could here, but this is just, I'm gonna have to get a chainsaw and cut all that stuff. I couldn't get close enough with the bush hog, but it goes all the way down, and I've got another bridge right here, and then the creek just keeps on going all the way up through those woods, another 1/4 mile. But it'll be nice once I get a trail along the side of it. Be a good trail to walk or ride a UTV next to, a side-by-side. This spot right here is where the dogs like to swim. Coming underneath the bridge. It's a nice deep spot. And the local farmer says that this little feeder stream is always running. He's never seen it dry up, so that's good. But you can see all these weeds. Now that's a ditch right there. I couldn't cut around that. That'll need to be weed whacked and filled in. I started to cut on that other side too. But all these old willows are clogging it up and holding up the branches. And this water just comes off the mountain. Just comes off that hill up there. This is the main entrance. This is the gate coming in. And right here, this is actually a bridge. You can't even tell. All these sides were just full of bushes, sticker bushes and everything, just overgrown. I tried to cut them back as much as I could, but again, I need a chainsaw. And there's the creek down there, the feeder stream, not the main creek. I gotta figure out how to get all this out here, but there's a nice concrete bridge here that you can't see. If I come around to the other side, you see how far of a drop this is. It goes way down there. That's got to be a 10-foot drop, but it's all overgrown. I'd like to put some kind of walls on both sides, or guide rail or something coming across here, because that's kind of sketchy in the snow or something. Because if your car slides, it's flipping on that one. That's way too far of a drop. Alright, so now I'm cutting along this ditch. On either side, I'm going to spin it around. Well, here's the gate that we installed. Everything is so green, and it did a great job. The barbed wire that runs along the sides with the posted sign, you can't even see it. Everything is overgrown so much. Yeah, green posted signs was not a good idea. But look what these suckers did. These people and these four-wheelers or side-by-sides made a trail up my hill and around our fence and gate. From that trail there, they went up into the woods and around to the top of the hill, and then came down around everything. So we got some work to do. I'm gonna have to run a fence from here, from T-post all the way across to the biggest tree up there to stop these people. This is another trail, and our property ends right here. Across this trail is another guy's property. This guy doesn't want people going into his property, so he stacked up all this brush and blocked off the sides. But what these people are doing now, they're just driving right over it. They're crushing it, and they're using this old trail up over his stuff, and then they're continuing on onto our property. So they're cutting across two people's property to ride their four-wheelers and side-by-sides. So what we're going to do is bang in some T-post along this border. You can see his tree down there, right there, and we're going to stretch wire across over to here and try to hang some signs and stop them from cutting through the property.